Hey guys, Sean W here with yet another Halloween episode of the Coffee Catch Up. Where we get caught up in all the latest things. This is going to be the best Coffee Catch Up episode ever, bro. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We got HaloFollower on here today. Let's just talk about the cookies, man. I found the cookies. I found the Halo Infinite cookies. I've been looking for these. Sorry, I had it upside down for a while, bro. And then you get a code on it. These are so hard to find, man. So I found them in Cumberland Farms. I've been checking everywhere, and the only place that had them was Cumberland Farms. I bought every single one they have, as you can see. I put them all over the place. I brought them up to the counter, and the bro was like, we have like bigger packs, right? I was like, bro, you don't understand. I need the codes, man. I need the Halo codes. He's like, all right, you want a bag for all of these? But bro, I got the cookies, man. I came home. I was so happy. I came down to the office so I could tweet about it. And look what they did. Look what they did. Look what they did. They massacred my boy. Bro, I posted on Twitter, man, the picture and Instagram. The shadows of reach, bro. It tore down the whole thing, and Master Chief Mug fell, and Master Chief Mug broke, bro. He broke, man. I'm so upset about this. Ugh. So I ordered another one. It's all good. I'll get another one. But he's going to be reborn. He's going to be reborn. It sucks. Ow. It's sharp. It sucks, man. It sucks. But hey, it is what it is. I'm sipping on Galactic Roasters. It's my brand. You can get some if you want some. Alright, if you want to support the channel, you know the deal. Alright, so yeah, I found the cookie. So the first thing I did this morning when I woke up after I cleaned up Broken Chief Mug is I put the codes right in. I went right on the website. I haven't used this code yet. Oh no. Whatever. Somebody gets it. I'll just finish recording and try to get it before someone else gets it. So I put the code in, and it says you unlocked the Monarch armor coating. I was like, yes, bro. By the way, these are $2. $2. Oh, I just dropped a cookie. So you put that in there, and then they send you this email. So it sends me this email. Sean, here's your code to get your armor coating. 1 armor coating. Valued at $5. So, bro, these are the best cookies ever. All right, because these cost $2, and they're saying the armor coating is valued at $5. So I think it's fair to assume armor coatings are going to be $5 in Halo Infinite. So you pay $2, and then you save $3. But not only that, you get the cookies, bro. You get these delicious cookies. All right. So essentially, you buy the cookies, and you get the skin for free. Because they charge $2 for these for a reason, because this is worth $2, right? I think it's worth $2. I mean, I don't know. You could get 2 McChickens for the same price of this. But, I think a pack of Oreos for $2, a little mobile pack, that's fine. So essentially, buy the cookies, get skin free. I think that's fair. I was excited about this. I put on the end here, I joked like, hey, you get purple. Bro, this tweet is like blowing up. Not really in a good way. People are just retweeting it and saying bad things, man. And they're upset. And, I understand. But it's just like I can't get a dub on this, man. I was so excited about this. I just wanted to share with people and let them know that they can get this deal, this great, great, great deal. I think it's a great deal. Free skin, basically. And no, man, it's just like almost going viral, man. It's just not good. Just on this same topic, Unishek seems like he's become active again, and he's responding to people. This guy, this was a big one. This guy was accusing 343 of turtling up, and he said, no, we're not turtling up. I would disagree with the turtling up. Turtling up is when you're giving a lot of information and you're really out there, and then you like hide. They're not turtling up because they were never really giving us much information anyway. So it's not turtling up. Props to him for dealing with this. But bro, it's like you can't even say anything now. No new news. It's just going to be negative. It's going to be taken a negative way. People are not happy about this. Once again, our focus is just on this. We're getting our news from the foods. What can I say, man? All right. Next thing. We've been talking about that leak that says there's going to be some new Halo Infinite footage on November 9th. Go back, watch the other coffee catch-ups if you want super details. But basically, the leak says that they're going to give us an updated version of the July reveal and possibly announce a beta or a flight, and a spring release. So John Muncie is like one of the marketing guys over at Xbox, and he says something special planned for November 9th. I don't know how to take this, but he's putting more emphasis on this November 9th event. All right? We just need a name for this event, and we'll know if the leak is real. All right? I think this adds some credibility to the leak, man. Like, you got the head guy saying, like, tune in on this. Now, this is very early in the morning, like 6 a.m. Eastern, so reverse engineer that back from where you happen to be at. Maybe this will be the main event, because they can't have, Mexico's doing an event too. They can't have a bunch of different reveals and reveal all different things. It just makes sense for them to do one. This will be very early in the day, so it can spread out, and maybe they're just choosing this place to do it. So I think the leak seems more real, man. Another thing, we'll know about this real soon. Halo tweeted this out yesterday, and they said join in at 2 p.m. Pacific time. They're going to talk about discussion of flights. So I'm assuming they just mean the Halo 4 flights, right? But isn't the Halo 4 flight just like one flight? Like, is it multiple flights? It seems like it's just a flight. Are they about to announce a Halo Infinite flight today? I highly doubt it, but I don't know if this was a mistake or not. Let me know in the comments what you think. It might be, bro. It might be, so I just want to point that out. All right, we have our first ever guest on Coffee Catch Up. Let's switch over to that and watch that. It's HaloFollower, the biggest Halo YouTuber by subs. Also, I guess by views as well. Let's check it out. All right, guys, we're here with our first ever guest, HaloFollower, on the Coffee Catch Up. It's a little delayed, it seems. Bros, we got HaloFollower here today. We're going to have a fun discussion. So, HaloFollower, the first question I want to ask you, these are going to be like Q&As, by the way. Kind of just winging this. This is our first time having a guest on Coffee Catch Up. So, HaloFollower, you are the biggest YouTuber, Halo YouTuber by subs. And what I want to know is because, I just started doing Halo YouTube this year, so I don't have the unique perspective that you do. So, there's a lot of controversy this morning around the armor coatings. My tweet I put out saying that the armor coatings are going to be $5, people are flipping out. So help us put this into context. Is this as bad as anything you've ever seen, or is it perhaps not as serious as other things? And I'm going to sip.
Worst thing was when Halo 5 released. I mean, that was when
oh my god, really?
Yeah, it was murder, man. And I think but I think probably the worst time ever in like my 9 years of doing Halo news is probably when MCC dropped. I mean, that was probably more. It was more sentimental than like Halo 5's campaign being bad. Like you couldn't even play, MCC. So.
Oh my god.
That was probably the nuke.
So this perhaps is not as bad as other things that we've seen.
No, not like MCC. I would say if I had to rank it, probably. I don't know. There's been like tons of these kind of things. It hasn't quite gone viral yet. I suppose it will when the customization menu is finally actually released, and it's going to be more of this, like just tenfold, which is probably where we're headed. Yeah.
So that's good to remember, guys. So things are bad right now, but obviously they're not as bad as Halo 5. They're not as bad as MCC, So Halo tweeted yesterday about a potential, discussion of flights. Now, it seems like they're just talking about Halo 4, right? But it says flights up. Everybody already knows about the Halo 4 flight. I wouldn't consider the Halo 4 flight a flights. So it's that S on there that has me confused, dude. So do you think they're literally today about to announce like a Halo Infinite flight, or is it maybe whoever wrote out that tweet got that wrong, or and do you think there's gonna be a flight for Halo Infinite?
I think they're not, honestly, because they've been pinching like this whole time with news. They've been just giving us breadcrumbs. I don't think they would just randomly, maybe something's gonna happen like November 9th, but I don't think so. I think as far as the beta goes, I really hope they do, because they said it was really important for development for Halo 4.
Yeah, dude.
And not having one, I think, would just be really, really bad move.
Yeah, I mean, I want to agree with people and think that there's going to be a flight, but it certainly doesn't feel like there's going to be a flight for Halo Infinite. It feels like, look, they're releasing little bits, and they have to be seeing, all the outrage that's happening with these armor coatings, and they're still holding stuff back. It's like they're not even trying to fix it in a way. I feel they know people are upset, so it's like the same people who are doing that, it doesn't seem like that's the same people who are going to put out a flight, So what would you put the odds on, maybe for a Halo Infinite flight? I think there's not going to be one, but I've heard people say,
If I had to guess, like 20%, like you said yourself, and you said for a long time, this game is not made for Halo fans. It's made for the masses. And as long as the game works on a technical level, which isn't required for a beta most of the times, really a beta is meant for Halo fans to give their feedback. And if this game isn't meant for feedback or isn't meant for Halo fans, then they don't need our feedback. And thus they don't need to spend all the extra money, working on a public beta, I think.
Yeah, it's a shame.
They already know what they want to do, so...
This is what I've been trying to warn you guys about for a while, man. I feel like people are warming up to this now. It's just obvious this game is not made for the existing Halo fan base. It's made for the masses, so I'm kind of starting to, feel like as long as, it's made for the masses, as long as it's still fun for us and it's not a worst case scenario, that would be nice. All right, next thing I want to talk about. Hope you guys are enjoying, by the way. It's our first run through. A little choppy, but it's all right. And there's a little bit of a lag, I think, on the voice, right? Like when you hear me speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the coffee catch-up wasn't perfectly in sync. So I've gone over that leak saying there's going to be something on November 9th, right? A big reveal. Do you think they're going to actually give us some new Halo Infinite content and potentially end the content drought? Or are they going to kind of see the Xbox Series X, Series S launch as a way to kind of, skate on by without giving us anything? Do you think they're going to give us some content on November 9th? Something big?
Yeah, I do, because the Xbox Series X is about to drop, and I think they already had plans to make a big splash, like a big trailer. It just makes sense with the Xbox Series X. We've also, me and you have been seeing a lot of things around the web with like November 9th. RVB, and then the Xbox Mexico, and also New Zealand and Australia things are posting. You sent me something earlier this morning.
Yeah.
And there's also, if the game is to release, all the evidence that you have backs this up too with a spring 2021 release, because if the game releases then, I feel like November 9th is the latest that they would have to start releasing news. So
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like
I think something big is gonna come.
Oh my god, that would be so exciting, right? We need something, dude. Like, we're starved. Like, I went out yesterday, I got the cookies, guys. I probably talked about this on the start of Coffee Catch Up. Bro, the cookies. I was so excited. I feel like they're just, and I put them all in the spider webs. Bro, I wish I could send you a cookie right now. They're delicious. But oh man, it's just such a weird time. Like, I was so excited about these, dude, and then I tweeted about them, and now people are just like super upset, man. They're super upset. I don't know what to say. I just want, like, it's like, oh man, people are just, it's just more evidence of how we talked about in the podcast, where people aren't putting things in perspective. Like, literally, this is the only news. It's just coming from the cookies. The cookies, bro. Do you guys have cookies? Have you found these yet?
Have I found them? I wasn't looking for them.
Oh, you were looking for them? These are really hard to find.
Oreos are delicious. So
they are delicious. They go good with coffee too.
But I probably won't put in the code. Yeah. Spite.
So we were talking earlier. You wanted to say some things on the Banished. I see it on here on my screen. Right. Tell me about this, because this Banished leak, I'm not fully up on this. So let's talk about this real quick.
So as you said plenty of times, like, text-based leaks are not, like, anyone can type up a text-based leak, but the thing about this one is it really got, like, me thinking about what 343's got planning. So yes, this could be just a guess by a fan that's trying to make a fake leak or whatever, but and it was posted on 4chan, so like, it could be anyone that posted this. But
right,
they talk about how MCC is basically split into 4 chapters throughout 10 years. So people keep saying that Halo Infinite is going to be the last Halo game for a long time, for 10 years, as 343 has said that it's going to be a foundation. But what could be cool about this is that new installments like Halo Infinite 2, Halo Infinite 3, whatever you want to call it, the sequels.
Whoa, Halo Infinite 2.
Will be put into a system like the Master Chief Collection, like
right,
a new chapter of the game. But what could be really interesting about this is, as they improve the engine, as time goes on, it would improve the older games because it's on the same engine, potentially.
Right.
But also they talk about a banished mode that would be invasion, basically banished versus UNSC.
Like a 45 on 45 thing. I'm seeing.
Yeah, and it could actually be 45 players
Could
versus
be.
45 they say. And I think that this could be the big center mode that 343 is building off things. And since armor coatings aren't focused on just red versus blue, why armor coatings are such a big thing is it's that this invasion / battle royale mode could be basically all banished, all UNSC, so Spartans would have unique colors to them. It won't be all red versus blue, essentially. So that's the summary of what this thing is talking about.
Yeah,
Plus
dude.
my own. Yeah.
I think what's interesting about that, so it seems like there may never be like a Halo Infinite 2. Like they're saying this is a 10-year game, so they're just gonna put all the new installments into Halo Infinite, kind of like with MCC. Don't you think this is kind of evidence of how they're bringing Halo into kind of like 2020 and beyond? It's kind of like how there'll probably never be a Fortnite 2. They're just going to run that and just keep updating that as long as possible.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm trying to connect everything. It's like, look how Fortnite's doing it. And now look, everything is kind of lining up for Halo to look like that. Like just like this free-to-play thing. And then they're just going to keep updating that forever. And I think that's kind of like what is hard for us as Halo fans too, because we're just so used to Halo being one thing, and then to have it get like Fortnite-ified, I'll say, it's just kind of like, it's just hard for us to accept. And I don't know, I feel like they're not selling the existing fan base on all these new ideas. So I don't know, sort of putting you on the spot, what do you think are some ways that 343 can, sell it to us, right? Like convince us that these new ideas are good.
Well, they wow, you did throw me on the spot. Okay.
I did.
How would they sell us it? I think they should, like I've been saying, like in that podcast we did, they need to add extra things. They can't devolve things and monetize systems that we've already had for 10, 15, 20 years.
Right.
That is going to piss off people. And I think
and it is.
They need to honor Halo fans because they're essentially trying to make new Halo fans. It's all kind of backwards, like the way that they're trying to do it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. Like, I don't know, we're the foundation, and honestly, I think Halo would be genuinely dead if it wasn't for the community constantly reflecting its nostalgia. And if you just kill that for more money, I think you're going to kill the franchise. And ultimately, what Microsoft wants out of this franchise is a successful brand to add into the Xbox ecosystem. And I think that they're kind of playing with fire right now. This is a dangerous territory.
I totally agree.
If it keeps getting worse, it could be bad.
I think my biggest concern, so in my Dark Theory video, I did some number crunching and stuff, and we talked about that one. So I feel like I did kind of imply in that one, once this game comes out, it's on Game Pass, it's free to play, the existing Halo community, I think, is far less than 1 million people. They're going to have probably tens of millions of people playing this game, dude. I just noticed you have the reach map on your thing over there. That's sick. But
I do. That's my Lost Wolves board here.
That's awesome. So I guess my biggest concern is I see what they're doing. Like, they're not fully catering to us because they're trying to get all these new players in, and then all these new players will kind of drown out the existing community. But bro, what happens? Another question on the spot, but this is important for us. What happens when they put this game out to try to appeal to the masses, and the masses don't like it? And now we have a game that the masses aren't that into, but then also that the existing Halo fans that we don't like, we could be witnessing the end of Halo. Like, it's possible. I don't think so. I think 90% chance this game will be super popular, most popular Halo game ever. But at the same time, there is that small chance that the masses just don't go for this game because they have to pay for colors and stuff like that. And then the existing Halo fan base, we're left with this game that is made for the masses and not for us. And that would be, I guess, the end of Halo. So that's what I've kind of been leading everybody up to. What do you think, bro? What do you think about that, man? It's scary.
Yeah, it's certainly a possibility considering, like, they even said, like Bonnie Ross has said, Frank O'Connor said, tons of people at 343 have said this already, that or alluded to it, but Bonnie Ross did straight up admit to it like a couple weeks ago that basically Halo 4 was trying to copy other games, which everyone was saying, and I'm pretty sure 343 denied, but at the time, but that's what essentially they're doing the same thing. And I think 343 has been making a mistake over and over and over, and I've seen since I started my YouTube career with Halo 4, is that they are trying to do something that isn't coming from their soul. They are trying to make sure, is this for children? Can we make this game more children friendly? Can we make this game more Halo friendly, like nostalgic? And they're like keep putting in fan service, putting in these things, instead of just like what Bungie did, creating a game from the soul that is really cool, really iconic, really fun, despite all these, like, who is this going to market to? Who is this? It's just so analytical, like what they're trying to do is so robotic.
Yeah.
Instead of just making something that's like genuinely good, and if it happens to be M-rated, if it happens to have, you know, a new game mode or whatever, they're so like, I don't know. I think I got my point across.
Yeah, no, you did. You did. It's a great perspective to hear from someone who's been doing Halo YouTube for so long. Listen, I want to keep these to like 15 minutes, like max-ish. I think we got some great stuff here. Before, you know, to end on, everybody who comes on Coffee Catch Up, you're gonna get some Galactic Roasters for free. My treat. So, bro, what do you like, man? Dark roast, medium roast, or Mars? What do you want to get? On the
Medium
house.
roast.
You want a medium roast? All right, so we will send Mr. HaloFollower here a medium roast. I got some stuff. Guys, my jacket's like falling apart. It's crazy. So it's like sprinkling everywhere. It sucks. All right, so we'll send a medium roast to HaloFollower. Bro, thank you so much for coming on. You are the first guest on the Coffee Catch Up. The sink is a little hard. Let's try to have a sip and finish, all right? So
Okay.
I'll count it out.
I gotta say, toast to this, all right? Toast to Sean W, dude. I've never seen a Halo YouTuber grow this much. Like,
Oh,
in
thanks,
just a
dude.
span of a few months, dude. I mean, you're absolutely killing it. You're on the razor's edge of like Halo news. You're kind of kicking my ass, honestly, too.
Nah, dude.
But, people are watching your content because you're bringing value to tons of people, and I foresee you getting 100K. Like, in
Oh,
about
dude. Thank you,
7-8
bro.
months if you keep this up.
Honestly,
So,
but I have to
toast
thank
to
you
that.
because you and everybody else, toast to that. You guys paved the way, man. You know, you guys have created and grinded out, you know, in Halo YouTube for so long, and that's the only reason I can get into this and do it. So thank you to you as well, man. Let's try to sync up this Coffee Catch Up. So it's a little off, so I'll start counting and then hopefully go like a little quicker.
Okay.
I think that'll do it. All right.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. Coffee
Coffee
Catch
Catch
Up. Bro, thanks so much, man, for coming on. Hope to see you again.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right, so I hope you enjoyed, you know, my discussion with HaloFollower on the Coffee Catch Up. I had a great time. It was a great thing. Thanks again to him for coming on. Let's finish off here with Sean W. Community Creations. We're just going to do 2 because, you know, it's just a big episode. And also, as I was going down the list, once again, I was stopped by something beyond incredible. I got to move the mic. I can't see. All right, first up, we got Sebastian Urquidi. I have been loving Coffee Catch Up. Keep the content coming. Thank you, bro. I'm doing my best. Here's a sketch I did of Emperor Palpatine. Thanks to CT1117 Blast for inspiring me to share it here. Bro, I love the Emperor, so I love this. The dark side. I love the Emperor. He's probably my favorite Star Wars character, honestly. He's funny in the originals. He's funny in the prequels. He just has all the best lines. I just love the evilness to him, the deviousness. Bro, thank you for sharing. Great work. Guys, we're ending on this one for obvious reasons. Oh my god. I need to sip to this before I even talk about it. Incredible, bro. Sigma. Hello, my name is Sigma, known as Earthbrush on YouTube. Bro, I'm trying to find your YouTube so I can plug you. So send it to me. And I made this artwork for you. I love what you do for the Halo community, and I think your content is exquisite. Hope you like it. Bro, thank you for the kind words. Thank you for this, man. Thank you so much, bro. Of course I like it. This is incredible, man. Like, you made this. Bro, this is just incredible. I don't know. I got to do something for you guys who make these things for me, man. The only thing, bro. Rip. The mug. Don't worry, he'll be reborn. Bro, this is incredible. You got, you know, my headset on there. You got the mug. What can I say? A+. Masterpiece. Art. Thank you so much for sharing. All right? Like usual, if you want to get your stuff shared, bro, go on my site, levelchat.com. It's in the description. On there, there's a forum, and in the forum, you can submit your work. I'm going to have one more sip to this masterpiece of a creation. Oh man, just incredible, bro. Incredible. I'm almost speechless with the customized coffee catch-up things you guys make. All right, well that wraps up this episode of the Coffee Catch-up. If you like the Coffee Catch-up, which now includes guest appearances, roast the like button. All right, roast the sub button I just spilled. Oh well. But hey, that's all I got for now. So I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.